He used to ride that darn thing.
Sometimes he would be gone for days at a time.
Yes.
He would have
right.
to go to Colorado or to Iowa.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't see him for 3 or 4 days.
Right.
Were you lonely?
I know it. But then, you know, absence makes the heart grow fonder, so we waited for him to come back.
And he always came back, didn't he?
Yes, always. All they know who they love.
They know where their heart is.
Yes, where the heart is.
Yeah, I heard that he'd take long trips on the railroad.
Yes.
He would be gone for days and sometimes weeks at a time.
That's right.
And he'd leave you and the dogs and the horses all by yourself.
Yes.
When did you and John get your first automobile? When did you and John Cecil buy your first automobile?
That I don't know. It was just routine, a regular route, you know.
Yep.
That we take, and I didn't remember the name.
Because you, after a while, you lived in Page City in the 20s. You were married and lived in Page City.
Right.
Robert Dean, I believe, was born in Page City.
That's right.
And when you came from Page City to Topeka, you probably had your own automobile.
That's right.
Right? You drove to Topeka.
More than one automobile.
More than one. Good for you. You were what
we always had two.
You were called a two-car family.
Yeah.
A two-car family. Ella had one, and John Cecil had one. And then the boys got to drive one.
Yes. Oh, yes, the automobile played a great part. And because we couldn't walk at all.
And you had a grocery store, and you probably did pickups and deliveries.
Yeah.
With your automobile truck.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
You had a truck, I remember.
Yes.
And you'd deliver the groceries and pick up groceries in the truck.
Yes.
Right?
Oh yes. A grocery store. That was where I lost my knees. I stood from 7 in the morning till midnight or 10 or 11 every day, and that broke my knees and my chin too.
You were there every day, and people came in the store and they expected to see Ella Schuler behind the counter.
Oh yes, our store, we loved it and kept it clean.
I remember. I was in the store as a little boy. I loved that store.
Yeah.
You had the great candy. You had all the candy for me.
Yeah.
But you had a great neighborhood store. You were friends to many people, and you loaned people money during the Depression.
Yeah.
You gave them free groceries during the Depression.
Right.
And they could pay you later.
Yes.
You guys were very generous, I was told.
Yes, we did. We were good to them.
You were good to your neighbors. You took good care of your neighbors.
What?
You took good care of your neighbors.
Oh, yeah.
And
we loved our neighbors just like our own family.
And people remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know your store is in a museum now. It's in a park.
It's what?
The store is in the Ward Mead Park.
Oh, yes, now.
And you can go visit it.
It is.
They took your store and they put it in a park.
It's well built.
It's strong. I was there 2 years ago.
If you can see,
What did you guys have a meat shop? Did you sell meat in your store?
Oh yes. My land, yeah. That was the main thing.
You sold chickens?
Oh sure.
Chickens and beef?
Yes.
What about pork? Did you sell pork?
Yes. Oh sure, you have to. Some people use a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't. We used strictly beef.
Just beef?
Beef.
Beef and chickens.
Oh yes.
And they'd go in the refrigeration. You had refrigeration.
That's right.
Big coolers.
Sure.
And ice. And soda pop.